podcast. P.U.W.F, my podcast. Welcome to my podcast. P.U.W.F, my podcast. I met up with some brother, man. From out Burrow Island, we're just chillin', man. One thing led to another plan, and we all made a real tight bond. We all came up from the dirt, ain't got no big head. We just coolin' and cruising and no bedhead. Just relaxing like the real one said. The best is yet to come. Welcome to my podcast. P.U.W.F, my podcast. Yeah. Welcome to my podcast. P.U.W.F, my podcast. La 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 la. For an unappreciated wrestling fan, I got something for that glisten, man. Ooh, we're invincible, we get on the mic, then we show you how to do it non-stop. This ain't unapologetic, we never let you down or stop, and you can never question anything we do. Don't you disrespect me or the crew, because we gonna take it to the top, while we giving you what you like. You know every single string's gotta be up on my Tim team. Money if you please, the baddest 6'2" nigga. Now pause on the brim, now stop my niggas, do it again. You know every day I'm trying to live righteous for the next generation. We truly the light bulb. Tell me. Welcome to my podcast. P.U.W.F, my podcast. Just relaxing like the real one said. The best is yet to come. P.U.W.F, my pod. La 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 la. You know every day I'm trying to live righteous for the next generation. We are truly.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the podcast for Underappreciated Wrestling Fans. I'm joined today with my lovely co-host, Mr. Flint 810.
Yes, sir. Hello.
Yes, sir.
And Mr. Joe BNCO, the wrestling analyst and historian. Today,
I'm here.
I'm glad you're here, sir. We got a comment from Jacob Stanley. Let's put this out again.
Jacob Stanley.
Yeah, if Cynthia Erivo can play Jesus Christ and Jesus Christ Superstar, am I wrong for wanting to see Ryan Reynolds play Barack Obama in a movie? Well, you know what? In the immortal words of a comedian from the Dave Chappelle show, the last N on Earth with Tom Hanks. How about that? All right. Where's that movie? Why not?
Yeah.
All right.
I thought they would have put Robert Downey Jr. in that role.
Oh, wow.
The last guy who loves transvestites. That's his movie. Ooh, excuse me, ladies and gentlemen.
Since he's a dude that played another dude that played another dude.
Yeah, that's gonna be the
Ain't nobody been saying, hey, what?
There we go. That's some music in the background.
Hey, I like that music though, bro. Hey, that
Thank you,
is
sir.
music
Yours is
like.
coming up soon too.
Hey,
Yeah.
that music, that type of music helped me from being angry all the time.
Yeah, it's supposed to be a melodic reggae, like a melodic reggae. I got yours too. One music that was so.
I did.
Hold on. One music was so bad that even Cardall's like, if you put that shit on, D-Walk's gonna hate your ass. I'm like, you know what? Yeah, I'm gonna put that up for NXT. That's Wednesday.
No,
anyway.
don't do it, bro. Don't do it. Don't
today,
do
ladies
it.
and gentlemen, you know I will. But today, ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna talk about 4 topics, maybe 5. If we guys want to, we'll talk about Netflix as a whole, because I didn't really watch as much. But let's talk about what happened on Friday. Friday, plans were changed, rearranged, and crapped because all The Rock wanted to do was look at Cody. Now,
Are y'all not seeing the bigger picture here?
Yeah.
of course, he's becoming a new Vince McMahon.
I explained it to D-Walk.
Yeah.
They're doing the boys angle,
Yeah.
and The Rock is playing the corporation, the boys, that's like running everything, and he wants Cody to be the Homelander, to be the guy that pulls all the fans in and runs as his champion, like the paper boy.
Yeah.
The guy that they put on everything.
Mm-hmm. Man, it's fucking crazy. Because now, but let's go back a little bit. Let's go back before we get to that segment. There was supposed to be a Naomi and Bianca segment that got cut. And then
God.
they didn't. Hold up now. Then they recut it so that Liv and everyone came out. People were mad. Shout out the Black Couch booking. They was mad about that. Then a couple other things came out, but The Rock asserting his power backstage and then in front of everybody is showing a lot. Again, before this podcast started, The Rock showed a picture of like bringing down the watch of Cody, and then we get to now. The Rock is basically telling Cody, "I want your soul," and he's doing the same thing. And like you said, like Homelander, but I want to simplify it to make it more like Vince and Stone Cold, because that's the reference that they have. Like they're trying to turn Stone Cold heel, and you never saw it coming because it was such a really bad story booking anyway. But we see it coming now. Your thoughts on that?
Cody goes heel. Have him stay heel and run heel for a while, and then you have it to where they have issues, and then that gives you your Rock and Cody match.
Yeah, makes sense. It's kind of weird that it does that, but it does make sense. But the thing is, The Rock doing this now out of nowhere. The last thing he did was smack Ethan Page's ass and called him a sweet boy, and then he comes out here and does this. Where do you project? And stew on this question a little bit, Joe. But let's go to D-Walk. Your thoughts on The Rock coming out on Friday and just being the new Vince McMahon, asserting power?
I thought it was weird. I mean, I thought like I wanted The Rock to come out like pure heel, like pure anger.
Yeah.
I mean, I didn't think he was coming out shaking hands, kissing babies, one negotiating everything. I thought he was gonna come out like pure anger, like he didn't. He was coming out nice.
Yeah, it was weird.
Except for his couple comments to the crowd.
Yes, he did address the IWC by what people said.
Yeah.
It was kind of messed up.
He's like, he said, "Shut up before I come out there and smack the syphilis off your face."
Yeah. Again,
So
he's
the
trying
one
to act like
saying-
Vince McMahon. Yeah.
He was giving me Diddy vibes.
You can't say
Come on,
everyone's
man.
Diddy vibes. You can't say everything's like he gives me a Vince McMahon, but like a more 2024 era. Like if he grew up.
He was giving me that evil, like, I want you to be my champion and do my bidding because I don't have time to do that.
Yeah. Yeah. And
I need you to be my brother. I need you to be my right hand.
true. But like okay, we know Cody's going heel. We know this. We know Cody's going heel. But where is he going? Who's he going to go after afterwards? Like,
Well,
your thoughts on Joe?
depends on who wins the chamber. Again, I'm saying CM Punk.
Ugh.
Well, come on. The guy has the fans behind him like a motherfucker. Come on.
Yes, I know that, but it's
He's
just
the fan favorite. And if you
Yeah.
put The Rock versus Cody, I mean, not The Rock, I mean, CM Punk versus Cody,
Yeah,
and someone's got to be a heel.
yeah.
no, I get that. I get that. It's just
So
I don't want to see. I don't want to see CM Punk as a baby face
So we
against
gonna
Cody
see-
heel.
You wanna
Yeah, I
see
get
Drew
that.
McIntyre?
I get
You
that,
wanna
but
see
who
Drew
else is in the
McIntyre?
match? Cena? You want to really see Cena and Cody? No. Who the fuck wants to see that? I'm tired of Cena. Cena's been back
Yeah.
for like one match, and I'm tired of him already.
I'd rather
Yeah.
see Cena and Joe Andrew.
Exactly. I'd rather see Cena versus Joe Hendry at WrestleMania. That makes more sense.
And I haven't even seen Elimination Chamber yet, ladies and gentlemen. And I know Cena's gonna be the last participant in the damn chamber. He's not gonna be the
It's
first.
it's gonna come down to fucking probably Cena and Punk.
Yeah, which is
And
the
then
match
Punk's
that
gonna-
everybody wanted. Yeah,
And Punk is gonna squeak out the victory with a go to sleep,
yeah.
and that's gonna be it.
Now I'm gonna say this now at 9:34. Would it be nice that if Cena lost, because he's already lost one to Jay, and he accepted it, humbly. But if he loses the Punk, should he snap? Just straight snap, like go
He's
heel.
gonna
Like,
have
we
to
want-
come out.
Yeah.
He's gonna have to come out on TV the next night, and he's gonna have to go. He's gonna probably have to go heel.
But why can't you do it at the chamber? Like,
No.
like Punk won, and then you see like Cena put his hand up, and you're like, oh, cool, Cena's being the good guy, and he just basically does a Ciampa and just demolish him right there in the freaking thing.
No, you have him come out on Raw the next night, humbled, and then turned to pissed off and crying about it. And then that's when Joe Hendry comes out.
Yeah.
And tells him, I think we can all come to a solution for this problem that you're having. I have a belt, and I need a match for. I'm not doing anything WrestleMania weekend.
Yeah,
but Joe Hendry already mentioned him in a song.
Yeah, there's something about TNA. There's something about TNA. We'll talk about that later. But that's a good point between Joe Hendry and because Elijah came out in TNA earlier. But we'll talk about that TNA later, a little later.
But again, you want to have. I think that because you got Drew McIntyre in it, Cena, Punk. Who else is in the chamber? Seth Rollins,
Jay. No, Jay's not in it. No, Jimmy's not in it.
They're not in it.
Jimmy's not in it.
Seth Rollins.
Yeah. Seth Rollins, Cena, Punk,
Drew McIntyre, Cena, Punk. Two more.
Goddamn, who else is it?
Anybody watching, if you know the order, please tell us. Just for helping us. Okay, but one more time, say it out loud. Cena, Punk, McIntyre, Rollins. So we have those four. We're just missing two.
Logan Paul.
Penta? Yeah, Logan Paul.
Logan Paul, that's 5. Is Penta in the chamber?
Penta didn't have a qualifying match.
Yeah.
Damn. Shit.
And then Ray, is it Ray?
No, Ray lost to Logan Paul.
Yeah.
And Seth Rollins beat Finn Balor.
Okay. I'll have to look it up. I'll look it up. I got you.
All right, yeah, I can't remember the number 6.
I can't remember shit, dude. That's like. Here we go. Try it down. I'm gonna have to mute my shit, ladies and gentlemen. Right back. You know what, ladies and gentlemen? You know what? We'll be right back. We're gonna take a nice little 30 seconds to figure out where the fuck's happening. So
it's because there's a lot of weird shit that been going on.
Okay, 30 seconds. We're right back.
Damn, Rican, where you found this? P.U.W.F exclusive. This is the podcast for unappreciated wrestling fans. If you don't like it, suck our D-Walk, Joe BNCO, and the Invisible Man.
I only got 4. I got John Cena, CM Punk, Drew McIntyre, Logan Paul. That's all I got.
What?
That's it.
Yeah.
I got the other 6. I got the 6 women, but all I got is the 4 men. That's it.
They don't show Seth Rollins?
No.
He qualified Monday.
Yeah.
Okay, here we go. Okay, here we go. It's Damian Priest, Seth Rollins.
Damian Priest, that's right. Damian Priest won that triple threat match.
Yeah.
There we go. Damian Priest, Seth Rollins. Those are the 6.
Okay.
Yay, for the woman's good. All right.
Hopefully Logan Paul's the first one eliminated.
Hey, but y'all hear Logan Paul got banned from Egypt.
Oh,
Yeah.
we can talk about that. That's his own damn fault.
Yeah, he's been. Well, he went there. Mr. Beast went to the pyramids, and they told him not to do it, and he did it anyway. So it's like,
yeah,
rich people doing stupid shit because they think they could do whatever they want because they have money.
Well, Mr. Beast can, but not Logan Paul, because Logan Paul's a dumbass. He's banned in Japan. He's banned in Egypt. Now, eventually, he'll be banned in Puerto Rico. But that's not the point of Logan Paul. The point is, we got the 6-man. We got the 6-man for the Elimination Chamber. We are talking about what The Rock is going to do, because again, apparently, he's going to be in the Elimination Chamber to see if Cody does the deal. So either he does the deal in Elimination Chamber, turns heel, and sides with corporate Rock or TKO Rock, or if it's a woman, you can come in and sit down with us if you want. We talked about the Rock.
Oh.
The part we didn't see the Rock did want your soul, but we're gonna jump to the Hooters after this right now.
Hey,
All right.
hey,
Yeah.
that'd be good for the ending.
Yeah.
Right.
Have Punk win, and then you have Rock come out with Cody and right after Punk wins,
Yeah.
you have Cody and Rock come to the ring with Punk in the ring,
Yeah.
because you have Cody confront Punk for WrestleMania and do the pointing at the sign and whatnot, and then the Rock's music hits. The Rock comes out and he's like, "It's time to make that decision. Are you with me or not?"
Yeah. And then he
And
can
then-
kind of like fake out the Rock, but eventually hit Punk.
Yeah, like low blow Punk
Yeah.
and start laughing about it.
Yeah. I mean,
The Rock, Cody Rhodes.
yeah,
Hey.
the Rock. Yeah.
All I know is
Then have Rock, and then you have Rock and Cody beat the shit out of Punk. Or you could do it the other way and have Punk, they do a swerve, Cody says no, and Punk beats the shit out of fucking Cody and sides with the Rock, and the Rock's laughing about it.
He's the corporate people's champ.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Yes.
Okay. Hold up now, D-Walk. Go on, D-Walk.
I say all I know is that they take our ideas this time. They're gonna have to fucking pay us, send us some checks, bro.
I know. But 6 people that are watching, enjoy, thank you, and keep it going. Now, to finalize this, we'll talk about is Elimination Chamber next week?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. Okay. So at the end of the show,
Next Saturday.
okay. So at the end of the show, we'll talk about that. Okay. Let's go to the next topic. That's a good little small thing. Good for you, Rock. Have fun. You're gaining power and going nuts with it. That's you, bro. You become your own worst enemy after time. But let's talk about something tragic that happened to this world. End of another era. We had KB Toys. We had Sears. We had Whataburger.
Toys R Us.
Whataburger's my shit.
Toys R Us. Yeah. They discontinued Crystal Pepsi. They discontinued Ecto Coolers. They
Surge.
discontinued Surge, Twinkies. And now one of the most established restaurants around all of America, and sometimes around the world too, depending on where you go, is this. Oh, they buy the Sonics?
No, I said, well, I do the Sonic one. I don't think Sonic can come out.
All right, well, they're not dead. If they never come, Ecto Cooler's been gone for like 20 years.
I thought there was some like commercial with Paris Hilton and Nicole Kidman.
Oh God,
Sonic
no.
commercial. I could be
Okay.
wrong.
Speaking,
Outdated,
all right, you got soap in your hand. Let's go. Hooters. Okay, first off,
My
That's
favorite
in the second
restaurant.
I know. I think that second part was a joke, but either way, Hooters has officially filed bankruptcy because of not that many on foot traffic, and
Their food is very good.
their wings are not that bad. I mean, the service is very
The
remarkable.
the sauce is really good too. Their sauces.
Yeah.
I just really like the sauces, the chicken. I mean, their buffalo shrimp's really good as well.
It's real hootable.
And like you said, this customer service was A+, always.
Oh, yeah. Always. Yeah, customer service was always bad. My girlfriend never went to Hooters before, but let's talk about Hooters as a whole. Hooters has been here for more than like 30 years, to my understanding, because I was in 2000. I went to one in 2000, so way before that.
I think
And-
They
started
gotta
with
make it
80.
topless now. They going out
No,
of
they
business. They gotta
can't.
bring.
Okay, they can't. Oh, you automatically just got to get the button, don't you? All right.
Daddy, chill.
What the hell is even that?
They gotta
So,
bring something. It's
look.
going to bankrupt. They gotta do
So-
something.
So if they go topless, what do they change the name to? Peepers?
Yeah. And okay, you got that too.
Yeah.
Daddy, chill.
What the hell is even?
Now, what I wanted to say is that they were implementing new ideas. There was a big girl Hooters. There was a femboy Hooters. And these are a lot of good ideas because there's a lot of gay guys around here and they don't want to see big titty girls eating chickens. They want to see feminine looking boys just freaking having fun. And at the same time, I would love to go to a Hooters and there's a full figured woman, big titty, big ass, little bit of a little belly, just serve me some chicken. I know that
I've seen that.
Of.
I've seen it.
Yeah, but they don't have like, did they have the official Hooters shirt?
Yeah.
Oh, see what I mean? Then really it's just a matter of like people are not going to Hooters anymore. You can see that for OnlyFans.
It's because people aren't going to Hooters because of the cost of living. It's not the fact that the food's bad or the service is bad.
Yeah,
it's just the fact that the cost of living in the world has gone up so high that people can't afford to go out to eat as much.
Yeah.
You know?
Check it out.
Ruby Tuesdays. Most of the Ruby Tuesdays closed down.
Yeah, a lot of them.
There you go. And thank you, Jacob Stanley. The picture of the big girls of them in Halloween costumes ain't real, but I guess it fits the meme. Thank you, because I didn't think the second one was real. Oh yeah, I have to show Cardala. We're gonna show what we're talking about Hooters. We're right.
Yo, Invisible Woman, what's happening?
What's up?
What are you doing?
We're talking about Hooters, and this is the second part of meme. Here we go.
Second part.
So that's what
we used to go to Hooters to watch wrestling pay-per-views.
Yeah.
Because all you had to do was spend $10 on food and you got to watch the pay-per-view. The whole thing.
That's it. Again, that was back in the time where you used to pay for pay-per-views. Now you can just get it for free and off a Russian website somewhere.
I feel like I remember that from like the early 2000s and shit. Like that's why people would go to Hooters. And then they would get.
That was back in the day. Wow.
Yeah.
That was so back in the day. I missed that.
They were so fucking packed back then, man.
Yeah.
Like on wrestling pay-per-view nights, like, oh my god.
But now they were laughed at. I mean, they've always been laughed at over the media. The last thing I heard about Hooters was a movie that we saw with Adam Sandler and Drew Barrymore, the blended one.
I'm thinking of that movie. It's kind of sweet.
Yeah.
I thought you were talking about Big Daddy.
No, Big Daddy was not. Well, oh yeah. Oh, sorry, Joe. She hasn't seen Big Daddy yet. The continuity with Adam Sandler movies. But with Hooters, I will say, as a whole, there's no. I mean, obviously that's a staple of like male watching girls' boobies and all that stuff. That's just the way it is. There's never been. There's never been a male version. I know, but there's never been a male version. That's not. Come on, that's not a stereotype. Why am I going for like Hooters has good wings and a really, really great sauce, but not the point of me going there all the time. I go there to see some titties.
Okay.
I used to go there with my wife all the time.
There you go.
She loved the food. She loved the food.
I've never tried the food. I'll never try the food. But
Yeah, Ocean City. We used to go to the one in Ocean City all the time for when we went on vacation. That was always like a number one stop for food.
Okay. Is that Ocean City, Maryland? I love that place.
Yeah.
That was good food there. But what was the thing? Hooters. Yeah. I don't know. I'll say from the woman's perspective, like. As I've heard like waitresses talking about it. I mean, at Hooters and other places, like they can make big money in one night. Like you can make like $300 or more tips in one night. So as much as you think it's about the guys getting something out of it for getting to see a girl's boob, she's getting money out of it
for objectifying her boobs.
No, but it's not about that. It's not just about the. It's not that. It's. I don't know.
It's about the customer service.
No, the customer service was amazing.
It's the customer service. If a guy comes in and he wants to buy a $50 steak and you smile at him and you are friendly when you give him his drinks, it's nothing. Boo, whatever. Fine.
Look, I'm not gonna lie to you. My ex-wife and myself, we would both tell you that. Out of all the places we've eaten, Hooters had the best customer service out of all the restaurants we've ever eaten at.
Mm-hmm. Best. They had to. They had to have the best customer service. You couldn't bitch at anybody, even if they were dicks and they were pervy motherfuckers. You had to be the best. I loved it at that. And again, they were just tools for people. Because again, when I was in the Navy and I went for the Hooters for the first time, I was wearing my suit, and they told me you couldn't drink during Hooters. and someone on the other side of the Hooters restaurant sent me a pitcher of beer, and the girls knew what it was wrong, but they're like, "We're just tools. Here, this is the beer." They sent that, and we're just looking at them like, "No, we're good, thank you, though." But yeah, those motherfuckers drank. They just bought a pitcher for themselves and tested, and then they, just to put off. But the Hooters ladies, super nice. They said, and they kind of whispered, "Don't drink it, don't drink it." They whispered it. They
are
knew.
you saying that your superiors tested you with a thing of beer to see if you would drink it?
Yes.
And the nurses helped you out by telling you not to?
Yeah, exactly. Because I was underage. I was only 18. I was in Puerto Rican time. So for me, Puerto Rican time was like, I'm gonna drink this anyway because this is just whatever. And Puerto Rican time for me is like 16. But,
So what's the age limit there? What's the age limit to drink it?
Just put that out there. The legal age drinking limit in Puerto Rico is 18. That was wrong.
Jacob Stanley, I want to sit down with you one day and talk about Adam Sandler's movies. I think the best movie he ever did was this was his peak. Was Pixels.
What?
Pixels is a good fucking movie.
Hey, what's wrong with?
After Pixels, he went downhill. Like he did do Uncut Diamonds, but I'm saying in the sense of like a comedy, not in the sense of like his acting skills. Because Rain on Me was a good fucking movie too. It's a different type of saying, and it's really.
What about bedroom?
Like really.
What about bedtime stories?
Oh my god! You know what? Moving on. Hooters is that's no. Joe. Too much medication. Too much medication.
Adam Sandler had a lot of fucking good movies, bro. Back in the day.
But he peaked. At Pixels. After Pixels, he did Jack and Jill, Blended. His daughter has a fucking movie. For God's sakes, and it's not that good. I've seen clips of it. It's not that good.
Happy Gilmore 2's coming out.
Yes.
Oh fuck!
Shout out to Candy Destroyer.
And that sucks too, because the guy who played Apollo Creed is dead, so you couldn't use him again.
MJF is going to be in it.
Yeah.
Oh, good for him. Oh, here we go. Happy Gilmore. Shout out to Kane to the story we got right here. Thank you, Mr. D-Walk.
Yes, sir. Hey, Kane. Happy Gilmore 2 is coming out soon on Netflix.
Yeah. Well, let's go a little bit more to the next topic because we're just talking about random shit here. Next topic is going to be a discussion between topic A and topic B. So let's go.
Let me do one.
Okay. Now to give context, to my beautiful wife, future girlfriend, anyway. Tony Khan is the owner of A.W.
Yeah.
The whatever you want to call it. Don't come at me in the comments. The rival wrestling organization, that's WWE. Shane McMahon is the son of Vince McMahon, the one who owns WWE. Shane McMahon got outed by his father, not outed, like kind of like blackballed by his father. Didn't really do stuff for a while. He got fired. And then he did his own thing, came back, and then it worked for a little bit. He left again. Supposedly, there was a conversation between Tony Khan and Shane McMahon where the rumor was that they would connect together and Shane McMahon would help AEW. Because again, if Shane McMahon was in AEW, everybody would be watching AEW.
Yeah.
Because one, it's like a fuck you to his dad.
Tony Khan never responded back because he didn't believe it was true.
True.
He thought it was a joke.
But Shane wanted, the demands of it was way more than even if it was a joke. I'm like, if Shane was serious, what he threw out there was ridiculous. Honestly, what he wanted was ridiculous, and Tony Khan didn't take it seriously because I'm like, are you fucking serious? But let me explain more. What, because like Cardell's looking at me like if I took a raccoon. Or something. Yeah.
Why do you think it was ridiculous? He said that he just wanted to help run the company.
Yes, I get that, but you haven't run a company in quite a long fucking time. I got it right here. Here we go.
Ain't no worse than Tony Khan.
Yeah,
true.
But when he did run it, when Sam McMahon was running it, Sam McMahon was killing it.
Yeah, but are we gonna not remember WWE Raw Underground?
Yeah, but that wasn't his idea. That was somebody else's idea. He just was there.
But he was a visual thing. He was a manager. Like, let me just say this real quick so I can keep going with this. Summary of the article. Source could not confirm if Shane McMahon requested equity in AEW, but stated he showed interest in running the company. Shane was reportedly unfamiliar with AEW's product and business model. Tony Khan did not take the proposal seriously and may have seen it as a joke. Shane did not take being ignored by Khan personally. If there was no serious talk about Shane joining AEW, though Khan acknowledged the meeting took place, no deal was made, but a cameo by Shane isn't ruled out, though a long-term relationship is unlikely at the time. The part that I want to say here is that Shane was reportedly unfamiliar with AEW product and business model, but he showed interest in running the company. If you've never seen the product, why are you asking to run the company?
But look, can I say this?
Go on.
It's wrestling. It's wrestling. How can you be unfamiliar with wrestling? Shane McMahon is familiar with wrestling, so
yeah,
there's no way. Like I said, Shane McMahon is a wild card in this wrestling game. Like I said, it's like the words Tony Khan is talking, it don't matter. It's wrestling. Shane McMahon know wrestling. Tony Khan knows shit about wrestling.
Okay.
Tony Khan is a fan.
Yes, Tony Khan's more of a fan, which isn't always a bad thing.
Exactly.
But at the same point, you need somebody who is more business orientated, that knows a successful company and the ins and outs of it, like a Shane McMahon, that can help maybe put the trajectory of AEW in a positive direction.
True. And to add on, you want to have any thoughts on this?
I mean, not really like educated thoughts, I guess, because I don't watch AEW and I don't even know who runs AEW.
Tony Khan.
Okay. So
Tony Khan also runs the Jacksonville Jaguars.
Yeah.
He also owns one of the Premier League soccer teams as well.
So he's running a soccer team, running a Jacksonville Jaguars team,
NFL,
and as a hobby, in a sense, running AEW.
Well, okay.
So he's doing too much, so he would need Shane McMahon's help. Shane McMahon, you forgot. Shane McMahon is the son of a mad genius that used to be back in the day.
Shane McMahon
Vince
also
McMahon used to be a
running.
mad genius.
Shane McMahon is also running companies and has extensive ties with China, as far as importing and exporting. So he is running a successful business, doing importing and exporting, and has connections in China as well, which could help AEW get into the Chinese market.
Okay.
Who else had mad business with China? LeBron got mad business with China.
well,
That is crazy. I'm saying that's think about it.
Well, no, I was asking because Joe had said something that kind of flagged in my mind. If Tony Khan was the CEO of AEW or whatever, that kind of sounded like he didn't know what he was doing. But
He don't.
I mean, I don't know, Joe. What are your thoughts on, like, if he's as the analyst? What are your thoughts on Tony Khan?
On Tony Khan,
Yes.
I feel like he is too much of a fanboy mark, and I feel like he wants to be everybody's friend, and he doesn't want to hurt anybody's feelings. And I feel like you can't be that way being an owner. It's okay to be friendly with your talent, but there's a line that you should not cross, and you should keep it kind of neutral with all your talent. And you should also lay down the rules and the line so that your talent doesn't walk all over you, which they do.
And they did. That's why someone left.
They do.
And I feel like
look at Vince McMahon. Vince McMahon, he got punched in the face. But then, like I said, look at him. He still showed you he was the owner. I'm not boss.
Well, yeah.
Go
ahead.
I was just gonna say, I just feel like Tony Khan needs to do a couple things, and one of them is to step aside, be an owner, and let somebody else run the company.
Yeah, but go on, Cordella.
No, I was gonna say just the last thing was in terms of Shane McMahon.
Yeah.
In terms of him, like, if he is genuinely interested in trying to run the company, then, like, sure, if you're gonna learn the ropes the hard way and like take it seriously. But I guess it like, from afar, just based on the limited information I have, it sounds very nepo baby. But shit, if he has experience, if he has experience and he knows what he's doing, then fucking do it.
Okay.
So,
But that's the thing, though. He don't have to learn. He already got it. He wrestle. He know how to manage. He ain't gonna agree with his dad.
Yeah.
Shane has what, 30 years?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well, yeah. No, I just want to say the only reason I'm saying that is the page or whatever that Alex has is that what was it? No, that he came into it with no knowledge of how AEW is run. So in order for you to run AEW, you need to learn how AEW is run and then make changes as needed.
Yeah.
Yes.
No, but I understand that. But it's wrestling. It's wrestling. If you don't understand wrestling, I'm just saying.
No, there's wrestling. There's wrestling, and I was gonna say this right now because there's a wise man named Pooh Bear. Shout out to you, Pooh Bear, wherever you are. Said this once in my life, many times in the course of it. You can be a leader and lead and make the hard decisions, or you can watch a leader and say that when you have those hard decisions, you would have thought differently.
Yeah.
Here's the difference. Vince McMahon, good or bad, evil or not, ran the company for so many decades. Shane McMahon never, in the instance of his life, ever had the chance to run the company because of Vince McMahon, whatever. But he always saw his dad do it. And what we make fun of Vince McMahon was bad booking, bad decisions, bad investments
Towards the end.
over and over again.
So can I ask you this? I'm gonna ask you this. So you mean to tell me, as much as Shane McMahon been around Vince McMahon, and he learned, this was not to do and what I can do with this right here, he can't go to AEW and be like, no, this and that, this and that.
Okay.
It's in his blood. It's in his blood.
It's in his blood, but wrestling is not a block of cheese that you cut to give some bread. Wrestling is a variety of fucking flavors and a fucking Haagen-Dazs because it's never the same thing. And we all know this. We can go to American wrestling, Mexican wrestling, Canadian wrestling, Yoshi wrestling, the wrestling that they do in toilets, Japanese wrestling, South American wrestling, Nigerian wrestling where they fight in mud pits. Chile and South American wrestling where women wear dresses and fight. There's no such thing as just wrestling. The part I get mad at is that if Shane McMahon has never seen the company AEW, and Joe has a point, Tony Khan is a fanboy, but like it or hate it, the first 2 years of AEW was fucking magical.
Yeah,
and that's because,
and that was just off the seat of his own balls.
But that's because it was Cody, Kenny Omega, and the Young Bucks running it the first 2 years. And Tony Khan was stepping to the side and allowing them to run things.
And then
that was my question. Is okay. You said that Tony Khan was super lax. Does that mean it did so well because the creatives and the wrestlers themselves were the ones making the decision?
Yes, for 2 years.
Yes.
And then their egos got to their own fucking heads, and then CM Punk came in and they went all fucking to hell.
It was Cody Rhodes. It was Cody Rhodes.
Yeah.
Cody Rhodes was one of the people that was making the decisions.
Yeah.
Kenny Omega and the Young Bucks. Those were the 4 people making the decisions in the beginning. Because they were all EVPs.
Well,
AEW started falling apart when
after 2 years
Cody left.
Yeah.
Once Cody left,
sucks too. Yeah.
But then they fixed it and brought in CM Punk, and the ratings skyrocketed.
And they fucked it up.
It was the first time they had broken a million viewers because of CM Punk.
Yeah,
and it was the only. And then after they lost CM Punk, they lost over half their viewership.
But this is what I'm saying. But who know better than wrestling, and who know how to run a business better than Shane McMahon?
Okay,
nobody.
There's more people. There's way more people that know. I'd rather. Okay, look for honesty's sake.
Who is his daddy?
I can trust more people in the 90s era of wrestling like Booker T and Bubba Ray and even fucking Sean Strickland and even fucking Lance Storm. I can trust Lance Storm running.
I put money on it. Nobody knows better than Shane McMahon.
Fine. I trust AJ Lee running a company, which guess what? She's been running a company for almost 2 years now, Women of Wrestling, and it has not. It's not been like wow, but she's been doing it. but she's been doing
No
it.
no pun intended.
Exactly. The point is, Shane McMahon, if you really invested in the company and wanted to do it, the one thing you should have done was actually what if you're gonna invest in a Freddy Krueger's franchise, watch a fucking Freddy Krueger movie.
So
not
what
do
about
a Sony, not do a Sony and fucking take it and make a fucking stupid version of it.
He'd do better than Triple H. Shane McMahon would do a lot better than Triple H.
So how do you feel about Sting, or how do you feel about Sting, Jericho, and Daniel Bryan running things?
Daniel Bryan, that made sense. Jericho was egotistical, and that was in the signs. And the third guy was the third guy.
He may be egotistical, but Jericho knows the business inside and out and would make good business decisions.
Yeah,
he does, but he's so egotistical. He puts himself in the fucking mix, which has been worse.
That's the thing. He would have to write himself off TV.
Now,
Sting was the other person.
Sting was a godsend. As much as people hated it, Sting being like Terminator Sting and not bumping for anybody was the best thing ever. That is what Sting was supposed to be in WCW.
If Sting would have never got fucked up by Seth Rollins, Sting would have been a multi-champion.
What I meant was, how do you feel about Sting helping with the booking and the backstage writing and stuff like that?
I'm okay with it because Sting is humble. Sting doesn't think about himself. Sting thinks about the company. That's what wrestlers are supposed to do. But the EVPs thought about that for the first 2 years and then said, you know what? We have unlimited power and we can do whatever the fuck we want. And Cody left, his boy. So let's do whatever the fuck we want. Oh, who's this new guy? CM Punk? I don't like that. He has a dog that I don't like.
They was mad at CM Punk because CM Punk held shit down.
Yeah,
like I said,
Punk was the one that raised the ratings.
Yeah, but then he got injured. And then he came back, got injured again. And then he came back and they had a fight with a dog.
Okay, but what's the backstage shit, bro? The backstage shit, he told him not to use real glass. And he's a fucking rockhead decided to use fucking real glass and he got fucked up.
Bully Ray said it best. Yeah. He said there's a bunch of fucking children in the back.
Who said that?
Bully Ray.
Okay.
He said you got kids in the back and they don't want to listen to the people that have been through this shit already.
That's true. We talked about that in the last P.U.W.F. So I showed the thing. But the point is, for now, with Tony Khan and Shane McMahon, yes, the name goes there. He'll get the viewership. He'll get the viewers out the ass. Now that people know that Santino is in TNA, the numbers have gone up. I actually like that, and we'll talk about TNA later on today. I will
Sam McMahon doing TNA, the ratings will go up.
Shane McMahon,
I guarantee you. AEW, know what I'm saying?
No, but I'm saying this: Shane McMahon's name on anything in the first year, he'll get ratings. You put him in lingerie football, you put him in gopher hunting, you put him in freaking in small man wrestling in Mexico. It's gonna make ratings. It doesn't matter.
He a wild card. He's the wild card out this. Like if he wherever he go, he's the wild card. If he go back to WWE, he gonna be the wild card. If he go to AEW gonna have problems with WWE because
the problem
Shane
right
McMahon
now,
no wrestling. Shane McMahon no wrestling.
The problem right now is that WWE is trying to blackball AEW, and they're trying to buy up and partner with all the companies that are outside of WWE to block AEW from using them.
Yeah, we'll talk about the Evolve CIA Black Ops fucking show that they're trying to do right now with the fucking secrecy that they're doing. But speaking of secrets that didn't need to come out but has come out, let's talk about the abandoned storylines, ladies and gentlemen. Okay. Long time ago, in the histories of WWE, the Vince McMahon era, Miro had a wife named CJ Perry, or whatever her name was. Miro had Vince McMahon made a storyline where Miro broke up with his girl and his girl wore just denim jeans because Nick Nemeth was just like, hey, I like you, whatever's going on. At one point, Nick Nemeth says in an interview that Vince McMahon told all three of them, I'm to smoke this for a second. Give me a second here. Here you go.
Yeah. I want you to kiss each other in front of freaking Rusev. Yeah, I want some tongue. Yeah. Show the muscles. Flex yourself, Nemeth.
Okay, they did the same. They did the same exact thing with
Bobby Lashley.
RVD and Stephanie McMahon.
Yeah.
RVD admitted that was going to be a storyline, and he did not feel comfortable doing that.
Yeah.
And that's when Kurt Angle stepped in.
Yeah, and that's bestiality type of thing. But either way, that's he actually said that. But again, this is the mind of Vince McMahon. This is the mind of Vince McMahon. This is the mind of a man that has made so many storylines, and I feel bad for Rusev because storylines being made sometimes broken careers and even marriages. When, for example, when Matt Hardy was married, I think married or dating Lita.
He was dating Lita, but it was a banger. It was a hit.
Hold up now. In real life, Matt Hardy was dating Lita. Matt Hardy and Edge was doing a storyline, whatever.
They were friends.
They were friends, best friends.
Best friends.
And then Lita looked at Edge more than a best friend. Lita cheated on Matt Hardy with Edge. And then coincidentally at the same time they did a storyline.
They fired Matt.
Yeah, they betrayed Lita, betrayed Matt, and went with Edge. Right, but that was a real storyline, and Matt had to do a story on live television while the Raw breakup was real.
Right after the Edge and Lita thing came out, Matt got fired by WWE. Legit got fired, and the fans. There was so much backlash and outcry from the fans that they hired him back.
Yeah,
and they put him and Edge in a match with each other, and they beat the living shit out of each other on live pay-per-view.
The last thing Matt did before he got fired was that he was supposed to attack Edge, and you can legit see that he was beating the shit out of Edge. Like Edge was trying to run away, and he was just like legit just molly-whopping the crap out of his ass. Because he was legit mad.
Dude, after the match, Edge had like lumps on his face.
Yeah.
It was a hit. The ratings were up.
That was a shoot match. That was like we were supposed to be wrestling, but I'm gonna just fuck you up.
But then at the same time, Matt Hardy agreed with it. So hey, money talk more than anything.
No, but at that point,
they're friends. They're all friends again.
Yeah.
You know, but here's a storyline that would have happened that Vince McMahon said himself. And Cardale, you can tell me your thoughts on this. Vince McMahon wanted a storyline where he impregnated his own daughter. Thoughts?
Yep. He's just gonna walk away. I'm like, damn, you're just gonna walk away with that? That's fucked up.
That was
Cardale, I'm sorry he left you with that.
Yeah, he walked up on you on that one though. Like he left you thinking. Yeah, that was nasty.
What
you saw the look? I saw the look on your face after he said it. You were like,
the fuck? She looked like, what the fuck? Like,
so Vince McMahon, what company?
You should throw some at him. Hey, throw some at Alex. You should be like, motherfucker, how you gonna leave me hanging like this?
That's what he said to you was actually true. It was a storyline that was Vince McMahon wanted to work to where he impregnated his daughter.
Cat drawing.
Yeah, that was weird. That was some weird. That's what threw me off about Vince McMahon. But the thing about Vince McMahon, about 95% of the shit he did was a genius about everything.
Stephanie did not want to go through with that.
No. I said no. Mine is dead. No, I said mine is dead. 95% of the shit besides that.
Ah, why?
Okay.
Damn, you drinking too much?
Who, me?
No, I'm laughing because he walks like Vince McMahon.
Yeah.
No, do you
what? I said 95% of the shit Vince McMahon did was dope. The Nation, DX, a lot of the shit he did was a genius shit.
Hey,
DX was
the corporate ministry.
Here's a reenactment. Hey, Cardale, you're John Cena. Give me your hand. Yo, what's up? beep.
No, mine is dead. Mine is dead. Because if I would have been there, bro, I would have put.
You talking about Durag McMahon?
Let's finish the scene.
Yeah.
And then
if I would have been there, I would have choked the shit out of Vince McMahon.
You're white, by the way. You're just
He said, "What's up, my nigga?" I would have choked the shit out of Vince McMahon. I would have not had a job.
You have a do-rag? Did you have a do-rag in that scene or not?
I wear do-rags, and yeah, I'm more familiar about that. And Booker T, Booker T loved his job that much where he let that shit slide. I would have fucking choked the shit out of him.
Booker T called Hulk Hogan an N-word. What are you talking about?
By accident.
That's true. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, but he almost buried his damn career. That was on live TV.
Yeah.
By accident. He regretted it after. He's like, oh man.
All I'm gonna say is,
Yeah.
you look at other celebrities who have, fetishes and have made interesting choices. There are some people that should not be in a position of power. But anyways, what's next?
Yeah, next week we'll talk about the more storylines that disappeared. We'll get to that. Mr. Man's a weirdo.
We didn't talk about the storylines.
We want to talk about storylines?
Wait, no. His storylines, no.
Oh, no.
D-Walk, that's all you.
No, you know what?
He went to the bathroom. Oh no, here he comes.
Yeah. I got storylines.
What? Whoa, Pop.
No, we were talking about Vince McMahon storylines, and I said that's all you.
Let's talk about the Jermaine storylines here. I remember all of them from the Attitude Era, so you're fucked, D-Walk, on this. Now let's talk about Mae Young and Mark Henry.
Oh, man, come on,
no. 95%.
Oh man,
Mae Young and Mark Henry.
Why are you walking away, D-Walk?
Why you walking away, motherfucker? Mae Young and Mark Henry.
I'm still here.
Mae Young was an 85-year-old woman, maybe 75.
Mark Henry was like 30.
350 pounds of pure muscle, 6'6" monster. But they were in love. And at some point she got pregnant. Don't know how at 70 years old, but she did. And the storyline that Vince pitched was that when they would go to the hospital and she was having a baby while Mark Henry was going after the Intercontinental, I think it was Intercontinental or US, one of those two.
European, maybe.
European, I think. They went to the hospital. The doctor went in down there, delivered a hand.
That was disgusting.
Hand.
Gave birth to a hand.
Gave birth to a hand. That's it. Not like a severed hand, but like a rubber hand. And Mark Henry had to do that. Oh, let's go even a little bit more deeper here. A little bit more deep. A porn star named Val Venus loved to hit on all the girls in WWE.
Val Penis.
No matter what. Val Venus. I'm not getting hit on copyright on this. Val Venus used to hit on every single woman there is. One day, he hit on the girl of a Yakuza type gang in WWE. The Yakuza type gang did not like that. So at one point, after they found out that Val Venus did the nasty to, I think it was his daughter, and made a video about that and put it on.
They was hating on him.
D-Walk, mi amor. He took her, made a porn video, said that he's gonna put it out there, and she was like she was enjoying it, but she was in shame. So the Yakuza gang took them backstage while live on wrestling. Took them backstage, took his penis out, put it on a table, took out a samurai sword, and said these words: "Choppy, choppy, the pee-pee."
Yep, he was butt ass naked in backstage on live Monday Night Raw.
Yeah. These are the storylines that D-Walk says it's 95% awesome.
No, hang on a minute. Wait, there's more. Look,
Hey, damn Skippy, I did.
Let's talk about the bra and panty contest when you had 85-year-old Mae Young getting up there and taking her and getting naked.
Yeah.
Showing her boobies on live TV.
On top of it, say, stop that. You're just disgusting people.
85 years old.
Yep. They didn't tell her to do that. She went off script on that one.
She did it many times.
Yeah, she kept doing it all the time.
She said she wanted to show her puppies.
Yeah.
Okay, that
Yeah.
is-
Yes. Also, Vince McMahon would be in the ear of the commentators. So the Jerry the King Lawler would
Hey, you
call
got
all
fired
girls.
already, motherfucker? You got fired already?
So
So what's the next?
I'm getting no fired
no,
next week, bro.
these are the 95% storylines. See, this is D-Wall reenacting if Vince McMahon got like
Yeah.
fired.
I
Like,
got
"Hey,
fired
already?
already.
You know.
Day sticking his head through the curtain, yelling at Craig.
Mhm. Mm.
Man, you ain't nowhere, man. Y'all sit out here. Y'all ain't come
Speaking of Craig, we got Craig the Destroyer, the
I'm
Beast.
with you right now.
Man,
What's
what
up,
y'all got
Cade?
going on tonight, bro?
A
Now,
little
since
bit of
you're
this,
here,
a little bit of that.
yeah, since you're here,
Don't you remember when your girlfriend gave birth to the hand?
Oh, shit. Hey, man, you like the Undertaker, bro. You keep popping up out of nowhere, bro. You can't keep doing that shit, bro.
Mark
You
Henry,
like,
so that's why.
Uh,
What we're doing, Kane? What we're doing, Kane, is telling because D-Walk said this statement, which I'm gonna clip this and put this
yeah,
on his own channel.
flip it.
D-Walk said that Vince McMahon had
95%.
95% of genius storylines.
I ain't lying, man.
95.
Yeah.
that's a high
95%. Don't worry.
percentage, bro.
Okay.
95.
Okay. No, hold on. It's okay. Let's talk
Ain't no
about it.
take backs. Ain't no take backs.
No, there ain't no
Hold on.
take backs. Ain't no
Hold
take
on.
backs.
Let me ask you this. Was it 95% in the Attitude Era or 95%
As a
through the
whole.
whole?
As a
I'm
whole.
gonna
As
say
a
the whole.
whole.
As a
I'm gonna say it
whole.
as a whole.
Oh, wait.
I'm gonna say it as a whole.
Wait. We didn't even talk about one of the best ones. Let's
Which
go
one?
back to talk about the Survivor Series with the giant egg and the gobbledygooker.
Oh,
Bro,
yeah.
that's still 95%. That's still
Undertaker came out
95%.
as a,
Everything else
as a
was gold. The corporate
out of an
ministry,
egg.
DX. Hold on. The
Everything
corporate
else,
ministry,
okay.
DX, Stone Cold, okay,
Yeah.
The Rock. All
Yeah.
that shit was because of Vince McMahon.
Okay,
Yeah.
Bob
Okay.
Bob
Right.
Sparkplug Holly.
I ain't gonna lie. He had a lot of good shit, but 95%, bro. You gotta think about the last couple years, last 5 to 10 years that Vince was in charge, man. He made a whole lot of crazy, shady decisions, bro.
Okay,
Not even
look.
that.
Okay, let me say it like this. Out of when Vince McMahon started and Vince McMahon ended, you got to give him at least 94, 95%. That was good. The bad
Okay.
ones was Owen Hart. Okay, the bad ones was Owen Hart. Even the Mark Henry get segment was good. Owen Hart was bad. No, I'm saying Owen Hart was bad. What else was bad? It's only like 10, 20 things Vince McMahon did that was bad. Everything else,
Okay. Hold up.
I can
Hold
say
up. Hold up.
5%.
Hold up, everybody. Hold up, everybody. D-Walk's gone. D-Walk's gone. Drunk Walk's here. Let's go. Hit the button. Let's go.
In the
Let's
eyes
go. Let's fucking
of
go.
an angel, we shall miss you. Oh.
Every time he stuck his
give me
head through the curtain, he was
okay. Give me 10
stealing nips
bad
off the
gimmicks.
bottle.
Give me 10 bad gimmicks Vince McMahon did.
Okay,
Bob
who wants to go
Sparkplug
fucking
Holly.
first?
Give me 10.
Bro,
Twang.
Mini
the
Goldberg.
last at least 8
No,
years.
with Gilbert, what?
The
Gilbert
booking.
was perfect. Gilbert was
Mini
hilarious.
Goldberg. Not Gilbert. He made a mini Goldberg. And by the
The
way,
midget?
how about he approved the blackface that Triple H did back against the Nation of Domination?
It was still a hit.
funny.
It was a hit.
That was
It
funny.
was funny, but
Yeah,
that was
it was
but
funny.
still, okay. All
But
right,
it
fine.
was still funny. It was still a hit. It wasn't no
How about the
flop.
higher power? I'm
Okay.
feeling a little loud.
The
The
corporate
higher
ministry, that
power.
was
He
a
said
hit.
himself and he kidnapped his own daughter. That was weird.
How about Duke the Dumpster Drosy?
Okay. How about Triple H's wedding night when he drugged his wife, his fiance,
It was a
took his
hit.
ass to the fucking wedding chapel, and she's like, "Is she okay? She's okay. Do you, Stephanie McMahon, take Triple H?" And she's like, and he just does this. Yes.
But it was a hit. But it was
Okay,
not a hit. It
what
was a
about
good
Kane?
segment. It was a good segment. Oh, they made it a good segment because it was test involved.
How about Rocky Maivia?
Oh yeah.
It turned the Rock into
Yeah.
it turned Rocky Maivia to the Rock.
Okay, what about
Okay.
the one where they had Kane supposedly took advantage of Teddy Vick?
Yeah.
That was weird. That one was weird.
How about the Minotaur? How about
Yeah, there you go.
how about
Hey, the Minotaur can
the
wrestle, though.
Shockmaster?
Okay, what about
Hey. Shockmaster did that himself. The Shockmaster was drunk. The
Oh, wait.
Shockmaster was drunk. When he did over
How
there,
about-
he was drunk.
How about Giant Gonzalez? With the
Man, that
fur,
was
with
in
the
the
fur
90s,
Yeti
bro.
suit
Man, that
on.
was like 91, 92, bro. That shit don't even
That
count.
still counts. That still
No,
fucking
it don't.
counts.
91, 92, he was just starting off.
No, he
It
wasn't.
still
Yeah, it
counts.
was.
Vince started in the
Hold up.
80s.
Man, shut up. He just started off. In my eyes, he did. Leave him
Okay.
alone.
Okay. All right.
Tonka.
Next week we're gonna have we can do this for hours. And my girlfriend's looking at her phone. So next week we'll talk about this more. The 90. Next week, by the way, next is gonna be called P.U.W.F. 95% and 20 to 10 bad things. I'm like, okay, that's just, and we're gonna explain what these. You can have a whole week to make a list, D-Walk. I want to see that list of the 20 things, and that's it. And I'm about to make about 255.
Yeah, I want y'all
of
to.
them.
I want y'all to make at least 20 things. 20 compared to what motherfucking goddamn Triple H doing so far. It's
Okay.
Listen here. You want the historian to make a list?
Yeah.
You're done fucked up, D-Walk.
No.
You done fucked up, buddy.
Fucked up. I got 90s attitude era in my head and all the bad things that Vince McMahon did.
We'll make Vince McMahon.
And 2010 and up, boy. I started watching that.
We'll make Vince McMahon. That the Gigi Ranchinet made Vince McMahon. The Triple H. The Triple H segment made Vince McMahon. Like, besides the incest shit, okay, minus the incest shit, minus the my nigga shit, everything else Vince McMahon did was good. Other than that, it was Shane McMahon or Triple H. But then that's where we go, where we say Shane McMahon, the shit Shane McMahon could do, he got a lot of potential.
Okay. The guy who was mentally handicapped, the storyline was bad. The wrestler was awesome.
Zach Allen or Eugene?
He adapted to what they gave him. But the fact that he was by the way, the Irish little guy that was Vince McMahon's son, the bastard son of Vince McMahon, that was too.
I just said that.
The dopest part was when he got kicked the shit out of him though. Like that was the dopest part.
No.
Okay, the anonymous GM, was that a good part of Raw? When the Michael Cole was that was little snippets. But either way.
My thing
is go on, Kane.
My thing is, bruh, you do know Alex had a prior nickname in another podcast as the Stats Man, right?
Yep.
He will look at.
I'm calling you out.
Oh my god. Yeah, call out a mathematician. That's the smartest thing you can ever do.
You know me.
Whoa,
you know me like 20 years.
You said mathematician, bro. I don't do math, bro. Like you win that with no math, bro.
That's obvious,
shit, bro. No.
That's
I don't
obvious.
want no part. When you say math, I don't want no part in it, bro. I hate math.
95% of everything Vince did was good. Obviously, you don't do math.
Sound like we want to do some starter math around this motherfucker.
I cheated to pass math class. All right, I cheated to pass math class. I don't want no part of what you're doing.
Now let's get to something else.
I think we did, Kane.
Have some ideas.
Steiner math.
Yes,
Steiner math.
Not even Steiner math. Man. It's freaking Teddy Long math. That's all that is, man. 2 + 2 4 gets 4.
It's going to be you against the Undertaker.
Now, let's talk about, speaking of Undertaker and speaking of things that I never thought would happen, let's talk about the last topic, which I thought I uploaded, but I guess I didn't. Which is kind of
what you think of?
Let's talk about no. Let's talk about that NXT Roadblock is coming out March 1st. Same
11th.
time as Elimination Chamber. March 11th?
Yes. They screwed the date up.
Yeah. So it's Elimination Chamber on the 1st.
Yeah, Elimination Chamber is next Saturday. March 11th is going to be Roadblock. Supposedly, it's going to be Oba versus Moose at Roadblock.
Now let's talk about that. That's what I was gonna bring up. They are trying to streamline Oba versus Febby. I mean Oba versus Moose because people are saying like let it cook for like a month. They're like,
I
no,
told you it was crap.
we want this now. Now, the question and the topic I wanted to talk about, which is exactly 104, was the fact that from now on, supposedly, they're not like when you see the graphics on the streaming services, you're not going to see NXT Roadblock. You're going to see WWE Roadblock, and they're not going to call it NXT anymore up in media. So, what's your thoughts on that, Kane?
Don't start with me.
Oh, okay. What's your thoughts on that, Joe? All right,
Fuck
Joe.
that. NXT is its own brand. It needs its own branding. Fuck that.
Yeah.
Thank you. Now wait, Miss Invisible Woman had thoughts on this because you said about that. This is when the Roadblock. Yeah.
I think this is bullshit. Because why? I don't know. Why does NXT need to? Why do they need the rebrand? Like
they said that the reason being is like it's more easier to look it up when you're looking up in a search engine. That's the only reason they want to do it for search engine reasons.
I mean, like I don't know. It just seems lazy and.
But even for search engine reasons, Alex, you could type WWE NXT.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah,
that's what I'm thinking.
But that's the purpose of what they're saying, and that's the problem I want to talk about. Like, if we know it's called NXT Takeover, NXT whatever, because they're not even doing takeovers anymore, which is really sad. But if they did an NXT Takeover, once we look it up in Peacock or CW or Netflix, it's called WWE Takeover, and that kind of like takes away.
Yeah,
you know.
I mean, the thing is. We have to question if it has anything to do with all of these other shows that are coming out. You know, like that. Are they trying to give more attention to those shows? I don't know.
Now, let's go to D-Walk. Your thoughts on that? Like we've watched NXT Time with D-Walk. I don't want to call it WWE NXT Time with D-Walk because it just doesn't fucking ring.
No, it don't give a ringer.
Or WWE Time with D-Walk.
It need to have their own ring. It need to have their own ring. NXT, yes. It don't need to be WWE NXT, no. WWE needs to have their own name.
Yeah.
Thank you.
No one agrees with it.
Yeah. Because it should be called NXT NA. Because if you're going to do this contract for multi-years,
okay,
call
so that's
it
just
NXT
like,
NA.
okay, let me say it like this. Let's just say like it'd be Wednesdays when it's supposed to be my show when they have P.U.W.F. NXT instead of NXT with D-Walk and everything. That don't make sense.
Yeah, that's like that. And by the way, it would be like this. The podcast for unappreciated wrestling fans or P.U.W.F. presents NXT Time with D-Walk. That's like 30 seconds in a fucking intro. Like, I'm not doing that shit, dude. Like, it's just NXT Time with D-Walk. Bop, done. You can't make a song. The P.U.W.F. presents NXT Time with D-Walk.
Yeah.
Whoop. No, it doesn't. No. Then you got the whoop.
It don't even flow off the tongue, do it?
No,
it don't even flow.
It doesn't. Exactly. Look at this. I feel like they want to make sure that people know that NXT is a WWE brand to stick it to AEW, which is freaking stupid because, like I said, thank you, Jacob. They should bring back NXT takeovers. I understand why they're doing all this freaking pay-per-views because these are all old pay-per-views, sweetie, that were like back in the day. So they're not using it anymore in the main place. So they're kind of using it in other places.
Hey, Jacob, to answer your question that nobody has answered. Yes, Vince McMahon was an actual billionaire and still is an actual billionaire.
Yeah, even though he sold a lot of stocks.
He still owns a bunch of stock too, and he's like
he's still owning. He has
about I think he had like $200 billion last time I checked or something like that. It was a lot because he sold a lot of the stock, but he kept a lot of it.
Plus, he's trying to make his own company too. That we talked about that like about a month and a half, 2 months ago. That he's still trying to make his own little company on the side. So expect another wrestling company coming out.
So, how do you guys feel about the news that broke yesterday about TKO purchasing Lucha Underground.
Wow.
Okay. Oh, thank you for that. Thank you for that.
Oh, yeah.
That was gonna be next week. By the way, Fightful did not post that. They came out with a post on X saying that we did not post that, so don't put our name on this shit.
Oh yeah,
so.
we stay on that shit. Me and Joe been talking about that shit for the past 3 days.
Now, here's the problem with this. I love that, by the way, Cardala has not seen Lucha Underground yet. I'm still trying to find a reliable service that can watch it. The El Rey Network, it's kind of hard to get it over here, apparently. So,
it doesn't exist anymore.
I know, yeah, it doesn't exist anymore. So trying to find the videos is kind of hard as it is. You only see clips of it. But if WWE grabbed Lucha Underground again, that's cool. You basically have all the wrestlers anyway, except for Thunder Rosa, and that one woman that was a really bad wrestler that kind of like got banned. Shout out to everybody backstage.
But they own all the rights now, and they also own all the library and the footage.
But here's the problem: if they try to remake it, they're going to fail because you still need Robert Rodriguez.
Yeah.
Without him, it doesn't. You just have you have basically the sword and then you have the thing that holds the sword, but that one little piece that needs to put it all together, you're missing it. So you just have two pieces, and that's all you got. Yeah, you have the library, and that's it. Great. But without Robert Rodriguez,
this how I feel. This how I feel. Before they should have bought Lucha Underground, they need to bring back WCW.
Well, here's the problem. Here's the problem.
You know that, man.
So this all happened 2 weeks after Penta looked at Chelsea Green on camera and said, "You want to run it back?" and she's like, "Give me a month and like 5 Red Bulls, and we could do it."
Yeah. Which, by the way, Chelsea Green did fight Penta in Lucha Underground. Had a hell of a match. She was bleeding out of her ass, but she helped, and that's something that you don't want to. Io Sky, Kairi Sane, a couple wrestlers that are in it. Ricochet. Yeah, they don't want
Johnny Nitro.
Yeah, we can run it back. That's true. They don't want to run it back.
My what?
Don't. It's not like that.
Yeah, I'm good.
You can tell me.
Well, I will say this.
I can push the button and let you know if anything happens. You're good.
Yeah. I love this.
So, but yeah, the Lucha Underground thing, I also feel like WWE and TKO are doing it so that AEW can't use the footage, any Lucha Underground footage no more.
Which is fucked up.
I told you they're trying to blackball AEW by blocking everything out.
My thing is, if they feel like they're not really a threat, then why they going through all this effort?
That's what I'm trying to say. If you're not a threat, why are you trying to block them? WWE is trying to purchase and have other companies that are under their umbrella purchase any like available TV time.
Yeah.
So that AEW can't get it.
Talk about it.
Yeah, because it makes sense.
That's
it makes sense right now.
Hey.
Go on, D-Walk.
AEW could be a threat just like WCW used to be.
Not now.
They got potential.
Yeah.
They got potential.
Yeah.
If they do it right.
Here's the part that I want to like involve Cardala here because she's being stoic. I love that. If you had the chance to not get blackballed by a major company, what would you do to make sure that you're stronger than that company? Because that's what companies doing to AEW. That's what they're saying right now. Basically.
So you're saying
I'll even give you context. WWE has Netflix, AEW has HBO, right? I think that makes sense, and they're gonna make money out of that because as much as that's probably why WWE is doing this. Netflix is number one, but HBO Max is number two, and like between Hulu and Max, they're number 1 and 2.
so when you
Yes.
hypothetical WWE is like the big network, and
Yes.
then AEW is like the smaller network.
Yes.
Sort of.
That's growing.
Okay, well then that would explain a lot if WWE feels threatened by AEW, because
Yes.
again,
since going to Netflix, like a lot of it has felt so artificial. And genuinely, like one of the few reasons I watch Raw at all is for Rhea Ripley. So.
That's it.
Hey,
That's
but to me, this is how I feel. You remember when Under the Curtain used to be for real, where anything background, they kept it background. But to me, since they started putting that shit out on Twitter, it been like unreal, because to me, like back in the day, wrestling used to be whatever's background. Like I said, when you used to go to live wrestling, you don't know that back in the day, you couldn't even, like, our best friend used to be a professional wrestler. We couldn't even walk back there.
Yeah.
Because it was hitting. So now it's more open now, so it make it less real.
Yeah,
true.
I was allowed, but I was allowed back there, but that's different.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
But here's the question
Joe,
for you guys.
But Joe know, like, they get more open with it, like TikToks and all that shit. But it's more open. You got heels dancing with faces. You got heels dancing with faces. And that shit, bro, like, it make it look like you looking at wrestling like, damn, what's going on? Like, for real.
So before Joe goes, I want to say this now. When TKO said this is the social media era, this is technically and literally the social media era. Because if you look at it, if you look at it from a standpoint, NXT characters are popping out in shows. Roxanne Perez is going to be in
Elimination Chamber
second season. No. I meant in media. Roxanne Perez is going to be. She's Baby Doll in Tristan.
Samoa Joe's in it too.
Exactly. Well,
he's an AEW guy.
Exactly. But the point is, all these things is happening between social media wise. Like, look at right now between the fact that they're making a literal show called Evolve that's based off a wrestling promotion that's basically gone and now turned into a indie show. Which now I want to talk about this with you guys. I just found out. This is going to be last week's stuff, but let's talk about this now so we can finish this up. Evolve has only friends and family as the audience. Only 100 people. That's it, max. Because they don't want people who are fans coming out and like spoiling the shows. Joe, why the fuck are they being so secretive if this is a starter up show?
I don't feel like they want people to know who's there. I really just don't feel like that. I feel like they're trying to keep it secretive, so you don't know what like NXT people are there or what names pop in and pop out. Waiting, so you have to wait till the show comes on.
Yeah.
To try to draw a rating.
No, but this all I'm saying is it's killing the wrestling, because you go on TikTok, you see Nia Jax dancing with Bianca Belair or Naomi, and they fucking doing dumbass dances, bro. You seeing fucking Starks fucking walking past the screen and everything while you watching Nia Jax and fucking that's what's killing wrestling right there.
Okay,
that's what I mean.
And that's why Evolve right now is the prototype NXT 2013 to 16, when it was just in its own bubble, doing its own thing and having fun. And I think that's what WWE is trying to do. NXT is out of control. No matter they like it or not, it'll never go back to what it was. There's too many fucking players.
I feel like Evolve is going back to the FCW days.
Yeah, just simple developmental.
Before NXT was a thing.
When John Cena was called the Unit.
Actually, he was called John Cena was called Prototype.
Oh,
and Batista was called Leviathan.
Raw and SmackDown too.
John Cena was called Prototype, and that was an OVW, Alex.
Yeah, that was way OVW. That was way back.
My bad. But segueing a little bit more, because I want to talk about TNA before we get out of here. First off,
no, we got to talk about Raw and SmackDown too.
Let's talk about Raw and SmackDown then. What happened in Raw? Penta won once again. Roxanne Perez won against Raquel Rodriguez. It was
qualifying.
Qualifying. And that's all.
Seth Rollins.
That's it.
Seth Rollins beat Finn Balor to qualify.
Yeah.
There you go. No, we didn't see that when we went to sleep after that. That shit.
That was the last
Jey
match.
Uso,
It was-
Yeah.
Jey Uso attacked Gunther, where Gunther came out in the crowd and tried to like do that.
yeah. Gunther
That's
was
it.
funny, man.
Yeah.
When Gunther came down, he was like, "Come on, yeet for me. I want to see what it feels like."
And just no. And there was a little kid looking at him like, "You're not Jey Uso." I was like, "I'm waiting all day for this."
Like, we got for you.
Yeah, I'm not waiting for you, Gunther.
So we
I'm
got
waiting for
all
you.
six. We got 6 wrestlers that's qualified for the Elimination Chamber. That was
Both men's and women's. Yes.
Man, they
yeah,
wouldn't-
men's and women. And then we got to
Okay,
talk
so-
about Tiffany Stratton.
Oh, getting gently sat on by Nia Jax.
No, we got to talk about the
No.
wardrobe malfunction.
He's talking about the wardrobe malfunction, the nip slip.
Okay, yeah, okay. Oh, here we go. By the way, once again, because of these
Hey.
weird, wild wardrobe malfunctions.
Get
That's
that
not her
Stratton.
first. He's had like 6.
Okay, I was trying to be gentle about this because we have a lady in the audience.
Yeah, but she's had 6 though.
Yeah,
You would
she
think
had
after
6 of
two-
them.
And Jada Parker's had like 3, and freaking
Yes.
Kaylani has 2, and Tatum Paxley is, if she hasn't had 1, God bless her. But
She just needs to be careful.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she do.
she needs better clothing. How about that?
He wear
How about
less
double
clothes like
Clothing.
How about
She
double-sided
went
tape
like
like
a
you should be
stripper.
using?
as much
I
as
don't
I like
know.
her wearing clothes like a stripper. She gotta be more careful, bro.
You know?
Double-sided tape is your best friend when you were a female
Hey.
performer.
Hey, Joe, know about that? You remember that OVW, Joe?
Yep.
You remember when I get hit with that? Okay,
No.
I'm gonna tell you this. This is what happened. We went to go
But
see
that
my
was-
buddy wrestling. We went to go
that
see
was
my
an
buddy
act.
wrestling. The chick wrestled. Her titties popped out. I said,
Okay.
titty. It got quiet, and everybody heard me and looked at me.
Okay, first off,
Yeah.
I had to press the button because it said titties more time, like 3 times. So give me a second. After that, Cardell's gonna talk about her favorite wrestler for 30 seconds.
Daddy, chill.
What the hell is even that?
All right. So,
Yes, ma'am.
What are your guys' thoughts on Soruka? Like,
She dope, bro. She dope. Like she's one of my favorite. Like I want to see her shine. Like she got me. She give me Sting surfer vibes.
I get more Orton vibes off of her, female Orton,
I
because
get more.
the way she is now, smooth she is.
Yeah, but Joe, you remember how Surfer Sting was?
Yeah, Cardala. To answer your question, I feel like Sol Ruka is one of the up and coming female performers of this generation.
Yes.
So that happens. And we found out So Ruka's half black. So I was like, oh, that's pretty cool.
Ooh.
So good for
Hey,
her.
that's why she's so talented. You know what I'm saying? That's why she's doing them backflips
Hey,
like she
Kane, did you see the Jada stuff I sent you?
Yeah. And
He's
I
smiling, he's
enjoyed
smiling.
it.
Okay.
Which ironically, I showed after we found out So Ruka's half black. We saw an episode of Martin where Kid from Kid and Play came out. I'm like, that's another person who has half black, but doesn't even look half black at all, except for his hair because it's just a kid. It's just
Hey, look.
heads up in here, but yeah,
I'm gonna be honest. I was happy when her titties popped out, but I was mad because after that, Charlotte came out and her flat ass ruined it, bro. I don't know what happened. Charlotte ass is so flat right now, bro. I don't know what happened, bro. Like
Hey,
Andrade must have took her. Andrade must have took her
Look.
titties, bro. Man, she must have took her ass from her because her shit
hold
flat
up,
as hell
guys.
now.
Yeah, I have a lot of questions. Number one, how dare you?
look, I told you Andrade won her ass in the divorce.
Yeah.
okay. Now, thank
So it took her an
God.
extra
Hey, she
6
built
months
like a
to come
stop
back. She had to
sign.
get the implant. She had to
Hey.
get the implants taken out.
Yeah, Charlotte built like a stop sign, big ass head, whole ass body. I don't know what happened. Like I said, when that when that fucking God damn it, when that wardrobe malfunction happened, I was happy, and then I was mad because Charlotte Flair came and ruined it with her flat ass and everything. So I was mad about it. I had a good time.
And the spray tan she's got also makes her look like she's on the Real Housewives of somewhere. Well, I don't know what the hell that fake ass spray tan she's got going on.
She look like her face look like a plastic ass Barbie.
Now we're just talking about random shit for like 5 minutes. Can we get back to who wins the Elimination Chamber men?
Oh,
let's just talk about
Elimination Chamber.
Yes, let's talk about the just those two. I don't care about the side matches.
You want to talk about the men's or the women's?
Both.
You're looking like a motor banana.
Let's talk about the men's first.
Men's, Damian Priest not gonna win it. Seth Rollins not gonna win it. It's gonna be somebody new that win the men's elimination chamber.
Okay. That's not saying an answer. That's just saying like.
I'm going with CM Punk.
Okay.
Because we already know it's gonna be CM Punk versus Joe Hendry. We already know. Because Joe Hendry already called that out.
You mean John Cena versus Joe Hendry?
Yeah, that's why I said John Cena versus Joe Hendry because they already got called out.
I called that shit out weeks ago. What do you mean? I was like, that's the way it's gonna go because Joe Hendry's gonna get a WrestleMania match.
Yeah.
We got a comment. CM Punk becomes Rox's bitch at the chamber. So there you go.
Possibly.
Now, yeah. Wait, Kane, who wins the men's chamber?
Everybody's talking about John Cena. Then when they said that John Cena got injured again.
No,
John Cena hasn't won a match in over 2,000 days.
Yeah.
Be honest with we need somebody fresh to win, bro.
Punk's never had a main event at WrestleMania.
Yeah.
Ever.
Yeah. Be honest. Bro.
Yeah.
I'm still pondering on them. I just don't want the same old guys to take from these other guys, man.
But it's against Cody too, so you have to look at it that, and then The Rock is going to be there to get the decision from Cody.
Okay, so The Rock gonna take. Trying to take more souls and shit now.
Yeah, well, you know, it's gonna go that I'm told you it's gonna be the boys route, the Homelander and the corporation that runs the things.
The Rock talking about taking motherfucking souls, bro.
That's what they do in the corporation shit with the boys. They take your shit and they run you like you're their property.
Now, speaking of property. The women's elimination chamber match. Who is going to win it? We have Roxanne, Alexa.
Kane, who do you pick?
Yeah, who you pick, Kane? And the men before we go to women.
The men's.
All right. Oh, look, we're talking about the men's or we're talking about the women's?
It's gonna be somebody new.
Yeah, who'd you pick for the men's?
It's the men.
The winner.
I'm not even sure because this shit can go different ways. I just don't want CM Punk to get it, bro.
Or what if TNA invade though?
No,
I'm just saying.
Why?
It's not gonna happen not gonna happen just yet. It's gonna happen between WrestleMania and after WrestleMania.
Hey, somebody said this. Rock has to cook a Diddy promo on Cody once your girl comes into the room.
Yeah.
Wow. Wow.
Jacob Stanley. Crazy.
Hey, the guy that wrote that, he must be hanging around Joe a little bit.
Hey.
Damn.
Jacob Stanley, Joe, whatever his name is. I love him. Now,
Joe, you vulgar as hell, Joe. You know that, right?
I actually don't want Damian Priest to win. I don't want Seth Rollins to win.
No, he don't need to win. Why would he win?
I don't want John
have no need to win.
I don't want CM Punk to win. And there's and the other two guys, they're so sad. Nobody wins. Nobody wins. It's a DQ all over again. Nobody wins. That's what I want.
Only person I can see winning is CM Punk. Punk is the only one that makes sense out of everybody.
I know, but
yeah, but you don't want that motherfucker to win.
Exactly.
You don't want him to win, but again, he's the only one that makes sense to the story.
Priest about to get into it. Priest about to get into it. Finn Balor again.
Maybe John Cena could accidentally win.
I don't see that shit no more.
I don't know. John Cena, Cardella.
That shit's supposed to be over and done.
Yeah.
Okay, girl.
No, I said maybe John Cena could accidentally win. If nobody else is like a good option, then he wins by default.
No, he can't win if he's going against Joe Hendry. Joe Hendry already called him out this TNA.
No, if because Joe Hendry, the plans are Joe Hendry against John Cena.
They already started an invasion angle.
Oh no.
I'm just saying, like, yeah, they just started an invasion angle, and Joe Hendry called out John Cena on the song.
So who believes in Joe Hendricks?
Well, Joe Hendry believes in himself. I know that.
Hey man, quit hating on Joe Hendry, bro. Joe Hendry ain't did nothing to you.
Fuck Joe Hendry.
Y'all ain't hate on men's like that.
And fuck Joe Hendry and fuck John Cena too.
Wow.
Fuck them both.
Wow. How you gonna hate on John Cena like that?
They could both break a leg, fall in the middle of the ring, and both get counted out.
You say that, Joe?
Okay, now the 6 people, the
Damn,
6
Joe.
women. I know Joe crazy.
Now, if I get John Cena on the podcast, then you can't talk to him like that.
All right, D-Walk. Let's
Yes,
go.
I can.
Liv Morgan.
Bianca.
Thank
Go on.
you.
Sorry.
I was pausing for silence.
Bianca
Liv Morgan,
don't need to
Bianca
be.
Belair, Alexa Bliss, Bailey, Naomi, Roxanne Perez.
Oh, those 6.
Roxanne.
Well, it's not gonna be.
Who wins?
It's not gonna be Jade Cargill or Bianca Belair because
You mean
man, it's not gonna
Naomi?
be,
Naomi,
Jade
bro.
Cargill coming back.
Naomi. You mean Naomi,
Well,
D-Walk.
Jade coming back.
Not in the chamber.
Probably
Yeah,
real
in the chamber.
soon.
Jade coming back to have the triple. They're gonna have a triple threat at Mania probably.
Yeah, this is gonna start at the chamber.
What about
Yep.
Bianca?
Yeah, Cardano says, what about Bianca?
Bianca and Naomi will be caught up with Jade at WrestleMania. Triple threat.
Yeah, because again, you attack Jade, and the most likely answer is
Hey,
Jade.
we'll know
Most
for
likely
sure
answer is Bianca.
if Bianca and Naomi go to defend their championships and Jay come out and screw that shit up, we'll know for sure then.
And by the way, you know what's sad? Bianca and Naomi, who are the NXT tag team, the WWE tag team champions, are not defending a tag team championship at all. They're gonna be in the fucking chamber.
But they hold the title too long, so apparently Jada Parker finna come back with a tag team partner and take the belt.
Who? Lola Vice?
Hell no.
I don't know. Maybe somebody from TNA. You never know. But
No.
they hold the title too long.
I gotta explain this to Cardella.
Not like for a belt.
No,
like for the chance for
the Elimination Chamber is for the chance to go after a champion. I think it's before WrestleMania or at WrestleMania.
Before WrestleMania.
Before WrestleMania.
Bailey, even though she's retiring, so maybe that would be
The winner.
Or
The winner of the-
she's like not retiring, but like.
Or what if Becky Lynch come back and be Jada Parker's partner?
Cardall, the winner of the chamber match takes on the champion, the other champion that was not chosen by the Royal Rumble winner at WrestleMania.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
That makes sense.
Yeah, but it used to be a title. It used to be a title involved in Elimination Chamber. But I'm saying, what if Becky Lynch come back and be Jada Parker's partner?
Now they don't. Now you
Man,
have to
what if
fight.
she come back and be Jade Cargill? What if she come back and be Jade Cargill's partner? Becky Lynch come back and be Jade Cargill's partner against Bianca Belair.
Back.
She coming back.
He
I bet
walked.
some money. What you want to bet?
I ain't betting no damn money. I know the numbers. He's not coming
I bet
back.
you a
He's
6
going
pack.
to AEW.
I bet you a 12 pack.
Becky.
Like I said,
look. No.
12 pack
Bailey,
of
Becky,
Dr. Pepper.
No. Bailey, Becky, and Mercedes Moné are gonna be together in AEW because it just makes sense right now. They can do a year. They can do 1 year and have fun and come back because Triple H will
I'm
never
calling
have
you.
that
I'm
door
calling you a
closed.
bluff on that one. I'm calling you a bluff on that one, buddy.
Now, Charlotte. Did Charlotte pick Tiffany or did Charlotte pick?
She picked
Rhea?
Tiffany.
Charlotte picked Tiffany Stratton.
Okay, I think it should be, and if they do this is something that I don't want. I don't want Liv Morgan to win. I don't want that. Then she goes after Rhea. I would like if they want to pull the trigger, Alexa Bliss.
Yep.
I would like that.
After the promo that she cut on Friday, the video montage they played for Alexa Bliss, and her experience in chambers and winning them, that would be the smart decision to do with the Bliss.
Yes, because it would be Alexa Bliss versus Rhea Ripley for the championship. And Alexa Bliss, as short as she is, and she's like half the size of Rhea and half the body mass of Rhea, can hold the championship and do promos and defend it
and wrestle.
No, I'm talking about Alexa.
I can't.
So they came back with the doll.
I can't see Alexa because
Bliss is the problem, bro.
That's the point.
She a
problem, but I can't see her right now because she still got to get introduced to being in the Wyatt family.
Hold up.
Newly returned is what I meant.
She's newly returned, but they are kind of in a weird position right now because Rhea Ripley, if they run back Rhea versus Liv again, I'm gonna throw the fuck up because they already done this shit 3 times already. I'm sick of this shit.
Nobody want to see this shit no more.
And again, they can't do Bianca and they can't do Naomi, so you take them out.
They can't.
That's in the storyline. All you got is Bayley and Roxanne Perez. I don't want to see Roxanne Perez against Rhea for WrestleMania.
Already. Too fast. Way too fast.
I think this is what they're going to go with.
Yeah.
I think that's what they're going to go with, bro.
Roxanne?
Yeah.
All right.
All I know is if I see another...
She hot, she up and coming, she's hungry, and they're gonna want to introduce new talent into that motherfucker. Roxanne, she hasn't been no pushover, bro.
She hasn't.
All I know is
if
I see another Nia Jax and Candice LeRae interference in the match, I'm throwing my fucking TV.
Okay.
It's been a whole month. It's been a whole fucking month and they interfered.
Okay, Joe, say your thought, and I got mine because I have an idea what you're about to.
I'm gonna say right now the last 2 should be Alexa Bliss and Roxanne Perez.
It should be.
And then you should have Alexa Bliss get a quick victory, like a quick one up on Roxanne.
Ooh.
So,
but it makes her the last one.
That'll be cool.
Okay.
That's why I said.
Okay.
Last survivor.
Hold up. Last one, Alexa versus Roxanne Perez. You're right, Joe. Roxanne does a move that makes Alexa Bliss's arm pop out because she has that ability, right? It freaks out Roxanne. She pops it back in, does her fucking move, wins the match. Because Alexa Bliss can go there, just pop her hand out, and Roxanne's like, "Holy shit! Oh my god!"
Yeah, she can get her arm backwards.
Yeah, Alexa capitalizes, boom, takes it. Because again, if it's Kane made a good point. Alexa Bliss versus Rhea Ripley, yes, please. Roxanne Perez versus Rhea Ripley, and Roxanne Perez takes it away from Rhea Ripley that's fucking good.
No.
Yeah, but
it's too soon.
That's good though.
Too soon.
Now,
the only way I can see Alexa Bliss winning is say like she go for the belt and the Wyatt's help her. Because remember, she been getting that signal. She been getting them Wyatt things in front of her.
I know.
She going back to the Wyatt.
How long has she been back?
For less than a month, like 3 weeks. Out of being gone for 2 years.
I mean, I don't know. It just seems a little soon.
I mean, G-Walk might be right though, because during the Alexa Bliss match, where she might be losing, the Nikki Cross can pop in, lights turn off, Nikki Cross comes in, helps, knocks out Roxanne Perez. Here you go, Alexa. It's all yours. Boom, you deserve it. And then Alexa Bliss just pins 1, 2, 3.
Or they say, or Alex, or they save that for WrestleMania.
That sounds like more of a say at WrestleMania, bro.
Maybe.
Save the Wyatt 6 for WrestleMania. Have the Wyatt 6 come out. Nikki Cross, whatever. The lights go out during the match. Like towards the end, the lights go out. They pop back on real quick, and Nikki Cross is face to face, with Rhea.
Yeah, knocks her out.
Rhea swings at her. The lights go out, and then Nikki Cross is behind her again.
Now,
Nikki Cross drops her, and then Alexa Bliss pins her.
True. And that does boom. And then Rhea Ripley loses the belt. Alexa Bliss gains the belt. Because again, Alexa Bliss holding the belt, and she's back really early. I get that. But if you want someone to hold the belt and that can talk the talk and not like do physical stuff, but can talk the talk for like months at a time and hold your own, she can do that. And then look at Rhea Ripley's great as a physical fighter, as a presence. She doesn't talk as much. She doesn't.
No, and you're also trying to preserve the strength of Rhea Ripley. So by having an interference and her losing a belt with an interference, it makes her still not weak. It keeps her strong.
Yeah. The only way to beat her is by interference, which makes her strong. Like if Oba lost, if 3 guys jumped Oba during the match and then that's how he lost, then he keeps him strong.
I mean,
But either way, let's get to something marvelous that's happened in TNA before we get out of here.
The wardrobe malfunctions.
Yes, no, not wardrobe malfunctions. Oba Femi and Elijah made the TNA.
We crossed the line.
I don't know how Elijah got the TNA because he's in AEW, but he might have an open contract. So that might be a reason that he's there. I get that.
I don't know if he was under a contract. I think it was under a handshake deal when he did the things with the Righteous.
The Righteous? Okay, that works. He can still. I mean, TNA will give him some money, but AEW will just match it. They'll match it and double it up because they need Elijah right now.
Well, it would have made more sense to me. It would have made more sense. I mean, I don't care how much the money is. It would have been made more sense for him to go to TNA than to AEW because he would have fitted good right in with the Righteous.
No, because
you mean he would have been better with AEW than TNA?
Yeah.
Okay, so he better.
They have production value.
AEW would have been better off with AEW. He would have been better off with the Righteous than he is with Joe Hendry.
But for now, I think it's like I don't think because again, there's no one coming out in the news saying that Elijah signed a contract. So this might also be a handshake deal, which is smart for him. Handshake. I'll help you for a little bit. If you give me some money, I'll pop up 2 or 3 times. I'll do the Brock Lesnar deal where I'll give you like 2 to 4 appearances and that's it. That's it. And I'm out. See ya. And that can work. Because again, Tony Khan being smart is gonna be like, look, Elijah, whatever they give you, whatever contract they give you, I'll double it. You can have your own little group with the Righteous. You can make it big like the Wyatt family. You can do whatever the fuck you want. TNA won't give him that. TNA, who's in a multi-year deal with WWE, is not gonna let Elijah be badass. Not there. Not now. Maybe next, not now. Okay.
All right. Well, let's talk about the bigger news.
Yes.
The bigger news of Oba Femi coming out on TNA and taking out the system.
Yes.
All of the system by himself.
Yes.
Except for Moose ran like a bitch because that's what heels do.
But that's why I didn't want it to be so early because again we're gonna get Roadblock, NXT Roadblock in about 2.5 weeks.
Okay. And I told you how that's gonna end. Yeah. We're gonna have Oba Femi and Moose. That group, that 4-man group is gonna come in. The lights are gonna go out. The group's gonna come in. They're gonna beat the shit out of both of them, leave them both laying, and that's how we're gonna end Roadblock.
Yeah, which is fine. But again, we have to find out who the leader is. But that's on NXT time. That's going to come out later. Which, by the way, let's take a break for a second, just for a minute, because I think I downloaded the song that Cardella said that I should never play. So I think, let me see. Check this out. Hold on. Let's see this. A little background music. Hold up.
Let me tell you the part, cause it's coming from deep in my heart.
Oh yeah, that's the one. NXT time we do a little reggae.
Hey, come on.
Grab the coconuts and the pineapples.
I didn't say that either.
It's island music. It's island music.
Yeah, I put reggae music. It came out NXT time with D-Walt. I had to fix that next time, so that's good. Oh, Brian Lima.
Mama Calvin.
Okay, it sounded like it said NXT. It sounded like it said NXT time with Dildo.
Wow. I didn't say that. Anyway, He did.
That's what it sounded like it said.
No, it said the D wall.
If 3 women, what did that say?
If 3 women jump your girl, like what happened to NXT? Are you swinging? I had to think about it for a minute. Okay, yeah, let's talk about the Adonis Petrovic equation before we get out.
Hold on, but it got to be 2 stories to that. Because it's men that don't. No. But it's like, to me, honestly, I don't punch women, or I don't. So neither me, I get on top of my girl, or I'm mushing girls. I can't punch or slam a girl like that ain't how I was raised and everything. So
But you could get on top of your girl and protect her like a heat shield.
Yeah.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, there are 2 ways that I've learned how to protect your woman, or significant. Oh, you're not gonna like it though, but I'm gonna tell you how I protect you or your significant other.
Yeah.
Now, there are 3 things in this world that all human beings hate and will run away from. That's bugs, fire, and piss.
Or a gun.
Or a gun, but that's just natural. And not all people will run away from a gun. Some people be like, "Oh, what's up, cuz?"
Bullshit. Bullshit.
Okay. So, I've had a gun in my face, ladies and gentlemen. If we're gonna get all personal, and I've stared death in the face. But if I see a raging fire, I'm running the other way. If I see a giant anthill and I fall on top of it, I know that most likely I'm gonna get bit up so bad that it's gonna feel like a pain that you've never felt before. And if I see a weird guy whip out his wee and start peeing on people, I'm running away because I don't want to get peed on either.
I don't know about that one. I got a homeboy. I had a homeboy who used to knock out dudes to pee on him. I don't know about that one.
Now, what I'm saying is that Cardell's like, how would I protect you? All right, if I see 3 girls jumping on you, I know that I have to jump on you and protect you. Then I'm getting beat up too, right? So I would, and again, I'll probably get fucked up for this. I would whip out my wee and start peeing on the girls, and they're gonna run away. Like, oh my god, no! And they run away, and they're not gonna hit you anymore.
You better hope they're not into some R. Kelly stuff.
I have to take this.
You better hope they're not into some R. Kelly stuff.
I say with me, I carry my pistol where I go. So I'm trained to shoot. Joe know that. Joe, we trained to shoot. I carry my pistol where I go.
Cardell's response to this. Let's go, girl.
I don't know what
Protecting you, baby.
do we have another option? What was the option?
What's the option?
What was
Like
option number 1?
jumping on top of you and get my ass beat. I pee on the girls and they run away.
They might like it. A lot of these girls like getting peed on, bro. So that's not the category right there.
And no kink shame, ladies and gentlemen. We don't kink shame on this channel. We respect all credos and freaks as it is. But
so that's not the question right there. You peeing on a chick, that's not the question right there. They might just sit there and just smile and laugh at you like, yeah, do it again. No, that's not the question.
Because if 3 girls if 3 girls are kicking my girl's ass, like, and I can't touch them because that's abuse. What the fuck can you do? What can I do, baby?
Nigga, you better have like an object, a pistol, or you better be like, I'm calling the police. That's your 2 options. Mine is I'm having my pistol and everything, and I'm shooting in the air. And they don't do that, then I'm shooting in the foot.
Yeah, but hood chicks don't give a fuck. Hood chicks, I'm gonna jump on you.
They get shot in the foot. They get shot in the foot. Bye.
You doing Tory Lane? Damn.
Hell yeah.
You don't see any of the options that any of us are saying. Stand in a corner and watch.
And that's not attempted murder. Hey, and that's not attempted murder because it's under the waist. You can't go to jail.
If you stand in a corner and watch your girl get beat up by 3 others, that's the Ashanti the Adonis in the dictionary.
Yeah, that's not attempted murder because I shot him under the waist.
He tried to help. He got hit in the chair a couple times afterwards, but like, yeah, he was a punk move. Like, you should have jumped on your girl. Like, okay, just beat me up. It's okay.
He stood there in the corner, like literally a foot away.
Joe, they are doing this. I'm saying this now at 1:49. They are doing this because Petrovic is going to fight Stephanie next on Wednesday. And
And
by
lose.
disqualification, she's gonna fucking win. Straight up. Telling you this.
Don't you put that bad juju on Stephanie
No, it's
McCord.
not even bad juju. Guess why? Because if Petra, I told you this on Wednesday on NXT Now with D-Walk on 9:30. We'll show them the ending of this. But the fact that they beat her up after she won the match made no sense because they didn't even show it on the replay. The fact that if she was 100% won the match on Stephanie, she would have lost. And we all would have accepted it. But now she's gonna fight Stephanie not at 100%, and she's gonna be like holding her neck like this, like oh shit, my neck, and no, she's going to win by disqualification because Fatal Influence is gonna come out and piss off Stephanie. She won't lose the belt. She'll lose by disqualification. That's all you can do. Because why would you do all this shit and then beat up Petrovic only for her to lose the next week? Why? The love part makes sense. She won, and even though Joe and I clipped this, even though Joe's like Ashanti. Look, Ashanti pushed her in the ring, and she ran her ass up to Kaylani and got the fucking quick fucking pin. I respect that. All right, he reminds me of Ellsworth. Ellsworth was stupid, but he had a purpose, and that's what Ellsworth was, a purpose. The Ashanti is a purpose for Petrovic because Shawn Michaels, for some weird reason, is having his period, and now he wants to do the rounds with all these random wrestlers.
Because he can't see both ways, man. His eye looking north and his eye looking south. He can't see both ways.
His eye is looking at Eddie Thorpe, and his other eye is looking at Petrovic, and his other eye is not looking at fucking Jada Parker and her fucking wardrobe malfunctions. She has to fucking step the fuck up, and Kaylani's wardrobe malfunctions. And
it's a dime on the ground. It's a dime on the ground. He looked down. He see two nickels.
That's some wise words. You know what, motherfucker? With that, we're gonna end P.W.F because that was actually pretty badass. I want to thank Joe, Mr. Kane the Destroyer, for passing by. Joe had to leave for a second.
Sure.
But Wednesdays we will do NXT Now with D-Walk. We're gonna have Petrovic versus Stephanie. We're gonna have some other matches. I don't even really freaking remember. Yeah. And now we know that Wesley's group is in TNA losing over there too. So now we know what the fuck they're doing over there as well. They lost. I thought you said they won.
Oh, we got one more comment.
I've never seen a better impersonation than RVD doing HBK's Lazy Eye. Well, you'll see more in our show, ladies and gentlemen.
Hey.
Yeah.
Don't you never disrespect RVD like that.
No, he didn't mean to. He didn't mean to. Again, but that's
RVD's
that's
one of them. No, I'm just talking shit, bro. I'm just talking shit.
I know.
But yeah.
I know, but ladies and gentlemen, stay healthy.
P.U.W.F sign.
Exactly. Stay healthy. Stay happy.
Thank
Remember?
you guys for hanging out with us on P.U.W.F.
Yes.
On Saturday nights at 9
p.m. Eastern.
9 p.m. Eastern.
Yes. That's my beautiful girlfriend / future wife. And you can't see her face.
Hey, I better be invited to the wedding. If not, I'm crashing everything. So if I'm not, I'm spiking everything. I'm spiking the cake. I'm spiking the punch. I'm spiking everything. I'll be going to jail that night, so I better be invited. Yeah.
You are invited to our wedding. And everyone else in our crew is invited to our wedding. Now, remember, stay healthy, stay happy. Remember that P.W.F, which is the podcast for underappreciated wrestling fans, is about having fun, doing love, about wrestling, and remembering that shit is weird every fucking week. And we talk about that every fucking week. And we get used to this every fucking week. But with love in our hearts, we tell you honest reviews. Shout out to the Misfit Nation. Shout out to BX Sports. Shout out to Black Couch Booking. Shout out to Ed Motivational Sports. Shout out to Afi Kingdom. Shout out to everyone that hangs out with us. Shout out to BMAC.
Yeah, another thing. We got to try to get BX to be on the sport, bro, because he been low key and everything. We have to like either crash his shit or have him come on our shit. And I'm saying a lot, though. We have to get BX on this shit, though.
Yeah, BX, we love you. We love you to pass by. Give us your takes on wrestling news and everything else.
We'll see you guys on Wednesday.
We'll see you guys on Wednesday. And remember, NXT Time with D-Walk Wednesdays at 9:30 p.m. Eastern. Mr. Flint 810. Get him to 100.
Get the likes up. Come on.
500. Get the likes up. Get the 500. Get
1 million.
1,000. Exactly.
1 million.
If you can get there, cool. Then you just. Good night, everybody. The world is a vampire.
Damn, Rican, where you found this? P.U.W.F. exclusive. This is the podcast for underappreciated wrestling fans. If you don't like it, suck our D-Walk, Joe BNCO, and the Invisible Man.